Welcome to the third and final session. Here we will address the challenges teams face when adapting DevSecOps, outline best practices, provide an implementation roadmap, discuss metrics and trends, and share real-world examples before wrapping up. First of all, let's see what are the challenges when we want to implement DevSecOps. We must know that implementing DevSecOps is not simple. Teams often encounter cultural resistance, tool integration complexity, balancing speed and security, learning curve, tool sprawl and cost, cross-team coordination, complex technology landscape. These are somehow the challenges that we really face when we want to implement DevSecOps. Let's deep dive and see what are the challenges. First of all, we will have cultural resistance. People may view security as an extra burden. Overcoming this requires leadership, support, and demonstrating the value of secure development. After that, we will have something like tool integration complexity. Introducing new security tools into existing workflows can be disruptive. Choosing interoperable, scalable tools and phasing them in gradually is critical. And one of the other challenges that we will face is balancing speed and security together. Teams must prioritize security checkpoints that do not impede time to market. Continuous engagement between developers and security specialists helps maintain this balance. So we must pay attention that the balance between speed and security is somehow very important. After that, we will have something like learning curve. Developers and security engineers need training to use new tools and practices effectively. After that, we will have tool sprawl and cost. Managing multiple security tools can create complexity and drive up costs. Consolidating onto unified platform helps. And the two final challenges are cross-team coordination and complex technology landscape. About cross-team coordination, we must pay attention that DevSecOps requires consistent collaboration across development, operations, and security. Distributed or large organizations may struggle to maintain alignment. And finally, we will have a complex technology landscape. As I said, modern architectures use multiple languages, frameworks, and services that require continuous testing and monitoring. Here, at this point, we review the challenges when we want to implement DevSecOps. Now, let's address these challenges that follows by best practices for them. To address these challenges, organizations should adapt the following practices. Number one, it is secure coding standards. Establish guidelines to prevent common vulnerabilities and conduct regular code reviews. Number two is automate security testing. Use static application security testing, dynamic, and also iterative tools in CI/CD pipelines to catch issues early and provide rapid feedback. Number three is threat modeling and risk assessment. We need to identify potential attack path and prioritize mitigation strategies based on impact. And number four is policy as code and compliance automation. We need to encode security policies and compliance requirements in version control so they are automatically enforced. And number five will be continuous learning and security champions. We need to invest in training, create security champion programs, and encourage a culture of continuous improvement. This is somehow cultural best practice. Number six will be security as code. Threat security, we need to treat them and also test as code that travels with the application through the pipeline. So pay attention, treat security controls and tests as code. We need to codify them that travels with the application through the CI/CD pipeline that we have. And number seven is iterative improvement. You can say that make a small incremental updates to security processes rather than waiting for major overhauls. And number eight is operate like developers. Provide security capabilities as services or APIs that developers can use easily. Number nine is attack and defend mindset. You need to use adversarial testing, red and blue team exercises, and realistic attack simulates to expose weakness early. And number 10 will be proactive data-driven monitoring. You can use telemetry and anomaly detection to identify issues before they become incidents. And finally, the last best practice that we have is collaboration and business alignment. You need to encourage open communication and tie security improvements to business outcomes. This is important. With that teams should define security policies as code, start with critical checks and expand automation over time, secure CI/CD pipelines, identify using short-lived credentials, assign clear ownership, and cultivate security champions. And we have somehow implementation roadmap for this DevSecOps plan. Adaption works best with a phased approach. I think that you need to have a phased approach. For example, planning and development, building and testing, operation, code commit, and after that we can have production. For the planning and development, you can start with threat modeling and define security requirements as part of sprint goals. You can use ID plugins and automated code checks for immediate feedback. After that, in the next phase, we will have building and testing. Here we run automated tests and vulnerability scans with every build. Can extend testing to runtime and container environments. And after that, we will have operation. Once live, maintain continuous observation. You can have a major DevSecOps organizations resolve flaws far faster than their peers. And after that, in the next phase, we can have code commit. Here we are going to validate code at commit time to block insecure dependencies, configuration drift, or leaked secrets. Only about 12% of organizations scan every commit. So this is a key opportunity for you. And finally, we can have production. Continue validation in production using AI and machine learning for anomaly detection, and schedule periodic penetration tests to verify that controls remain effective. And we will have some metrics to track. We can have mean time to detect, the time taken to identify a security incident. We can have mean time to remediate, also known as failed deployment recovery time, measuring how quickly issues are resolved. We can have security depth, the backlog of unresolved vulnerabilities or unpatched systems. And also we can have code coverage, the percentage of code tested by automated pipelines. And for the last parts, we can have some trends and innovations that shape DevSecOps in these days. For example, automation and orchestration. We have DevSecOps as a service, AI-driven automation, automated incident response, policy-based governance. These are some amazing topics. For example, automation and orchestration, with most vulnerabilities stemming from manual misconfigurations. Organizations are standardizing environments through automated configuration management and orchestration tools. Or, for example, software as a service platforms provide turnkey DevSecOps capabilities, offering real-time visibility and reduced operational overhead, though at the cost of reduced customization. Also, you can have AI-driven automation. You can use machine learning tools assisting IAC validation, automated testing, and pipeline analytics. And also, you can have automated incident response with cyber attacks surging, systems that automatically isolate affected assets and trigger remediation workflows are becoming common. And also, at the end, we need to say that DevSecOps isn't a single tool or product. It's a mindset and set of practices that integrate security into every aspect of software delivery. By shifting security left, automating testing and compliance, fostering cross-team collaboration, and embracing continuous improvement, organizations can deliver software faster without sacrificing safety. DevSecOps strength security, simplifies compliance, accelerates release cycles, and builds customer trust. While adoption requires cultural change, the important part, the cultural change, investment and careful planning benefits make it a sustainable path for secure and high-velocity software delivery. Thank you for joining this three-part series on DevSecOps. I hope you now have a clear understanding of how to bring security, development, and operations together. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more content like this.